Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel 3. We are back in Leaves at the Branch Campus and we're doing our rounds and talking to everyone in preparation for the... is it midterms? At least some sort of exam happening this week. Which of course we need to study for too, because I can almost guarantee there are gonna be a few questions that we need to be answered. And I mostly got it confirmed last time when we read the paper about the filter with... was it like cloth, pebbles, sand and charcoal or something like that? But yes, so we definitely need to look out with everything we can see, and I don't think we're gonna get there today, probably the next episode. So between this one and the next one, I will probably go read all the books in the library, all text that we've seen with bold red letters like that of the filter, and just make sure we have everything we can cram in our head ready for those questions. So let's keep going. Valerie, what are you doing here? Oh, is there a problem? No, I was just wondering why you weren't studying for the exams. Everyone else has gotten together and started studying their weakest subjects. Well, must I do the same thing as everyone else? Besides, exams are for measuring your average knowledge. If you cram the day before, it's not a proper measurement. Well, I suppose, but... and another reason, it has been somewhat proven that if you cram a lot before the day of your exam, you're gonna forget things, because you're putting so much pressure on yourself that you just mess things up in your head. The best thing you can do is the day before you have an exam, do nothing, relax, and on the morning of the exam, take something like a banana to help you focus and go for it, and you'll do fine. Granted that during the year you do keep studying, you're not waiting for the last minute. If you haven't studied at all, yeah, then you have no other choice but to cram it. I thought that Valerie had opened up a little since when she first got here, but I guess she's still just as aloof as ever. Oh yeah, you joined the Modern Music Club, right? How's it been going? Well, that's a reaction, says it all. Are you having some trouble with the club? Let's say I am. What does it matter to you? I appreciate it if you quit prying into my personal matters. I've got nothing to talk with you about. Is that so? No, we're definitely gonna help her out. And the reason why it concerns Rean, because he is a teacher, and teachers need to help their students. If he wasn't an instructor, then he'd be meddling. As a teacher, I can't let whatever problem she's having continue. I'll talk to the other members of her club first. Pablo and Gustav. Her branch campus, rock and a hard place. Instructor Schwarzer, I'd appreciate it if you didn't pry into my personal matters. In any case, it's certainly nothing that concerns you. Yeah, of course. But as a teacher, I can't just sit by and do nothing. And being the character that he is, just like Lloyd, he's a hero, and what we've learned in this game, heroes meddle. A lot. They put their nose where it isn't supposed to. Alright, let's see what we can find out in the cafeteria. Hi, Rean. Oh, hello, Randy. Are you teaching military studies? Well, yeah. Sydney was about to head out. Sheesh, he's still got potential. Kid shouldn't give up so easily. Well, I was planning on studying some more tonight. I just figured I should relax for a bit first. Never a bad thing. He's lying. Ah, you better just give in. He's offering to lend you a hand. Just say aye and be done with it. Fine. Randy, would it be alright if I help too? We may need to get a little rough with Sydney. Oh yeah? Well, sounds great to me. What is these things always? Rean and Randy gave the students advice on military studies. And no tips for us? Really? I get that the main campus is making us do this, but man, these practice questions are crazy. Didn't it take it a little easier on you when you were a student? Well, not really. They drilled the same stuff into our heads back then too. That's sad. I took a look at the questions you wrote. They're pretty well thought out. I heard the instructor at the main campus were impressed too. Well, it's all stuff I took from personal experience, you know? But hey, you're no slouch yourself. I saw those combat studies questions of yours. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Thank you. Maybe I have my own instructor to thank. Ah, the purple lightning lady, right? Well, she's pretty impressive too. Sometimes I wish I were more like her, able to overcome anything and everything that comes her way. Randy. Anyhow, I can't wait to have these tests over and done with so I can get my drink on. You should join me again, if you got the time, I mean. Well, that sounds like fun. I'll let you know. So tonight, drinks with Randy? I foresee it in the future. Why do these tests have to exist? Hey, Pablo. Hey, Instructor Rean. Can I help you with something? Well, I want to ask you about Valerie. Did something happen in the Modern Music Club? Ah, that. Well, I got into a pretty big fight with her. We haven't talked since. How did it start? I asked her to be on vocals. Vocals? Aye, she never sings in front of people. But I've heard her sing to herself a few times and her voice is just way too good. So I asked her to take over on vocals, even just once, you know. But she wasn't having it though. I got a wee bit pissed and next thing you know, we were going at it. I see. Come to think of it, I've heard her singing too. I clearly remember that she had a nice voice. I know she doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but I just think it'd be such a big waste of talent if she didn't. I know I went overboard myself though. Problem is, can I figure out a way to make things right? Yeah, I'm going to talk to her one more time. Can you wait a little longer? Instructor Rean, cheers, I appreciate it. Okay, now, I see what's going on. I should go talk with Gustav next. Definitely. But I can understand what he's saying, like she has a really beautiful voice, he wants her to be more proud of them, more confident, and let people enjoy that. But if she doesn't want to, she shouldn't be forced, right? Push a little bit, that's fine. But if in the end, if she's too scared, too self-conscious, or whatever the reason, she shouldn't be forced to, right? Oh, the midterm exams are coming up. Everyone looks so serious. I'm giving out coffee and candy in the cafeteria, but even I'm getting nervous. I don't really think you have anything to worry about. By the way, you seem tired. Is everything okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. After all, I need to support everyone. Okay, but don't overdo it, alright? Our tavern has been really busy lately too. Don't worry though, I'm alright. I can handle myself just fine. I need to support the student as much as I can. Ooh, anything nice? Ooh, new chronicle. Definitely. A bombardment of orders. Enough scopes. Heals are... they're decent. I don't want to spend too much money until we've seen the equipment everywhere. Nobody else back here? No. Are you two studying physics? Looks like you're making good progress. Well, actually, we're having a hard time concentrating, but I'm sure that if you helped us, we could make even more progress. I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. Music never changes. They both get good grades, so I shouldn't have to worry about them, but that's still no reason for me not to help. Nope. So far, Juna is the only one that feels like she could benefit from a little bit of help. These two, Muse is because she's interesting, she's weird, she's out there, and with everything we've learned at Orders, yeah, that makes it an interesting pick, but I want to talk to the rest as well, and then make our minds up. Alright, no one at the pools. Nobody seems to be training, which there's something to be said for that. Because when exams are coming, you need to make sure you're focused on that, even if you're taking a day off. Let's get up. Ash, Stark, don't you need to study? What, you think we're doing this for fun? Oh, we're actually using chess pieces to review military science. Oh, I see. Reviewing military science. Both of them scored high in that class. That being said, maybe I'll join them since I have the chance. Another one that doesn't feel necessary. But what if in these bonding events we're gonna get hints on what the answer to the questions might be? Then we should be okay, cause we're gonna do it like we always do, watch 2, pick 3. That way we see everything there is. Could be interesting though. Anything new? Nope. I think that's it. Let's go down and out. And after this we should have the entire, well, the main building at least done. Alright Daisy, what's up? Remember our little promise? The one we made after the midterms were over. Oof, I cannot believe I almost forgot about a good session, Juice. Mind handling the particulars while I work on the schedule? Certainly. How's my sister doing? From what I hear, she's really trying her best. I seem like she's trying to come up with a new menu. You sure she's gonna manage? Imagine she's been knackered since she helped at home as well. Well, she doesn't even realize how hard she's been working. Oh, she's so silly. I'm thinking about getting all the Thors graduates that are here for a cheeky bevy once tests are done with. You'll be able to make it as well, but you're always so busy. Sorry, I'll probably have tons of grading to do. Can I get a rain check? Nah, bother. I just gather up anyone that can make it. Your main priority is the test, so I'll make you focus on that. Well, I still want him to show up. Ooh, blonde hair Aurelia. Well, if we can buy it here, doesn't mean that we get to fight with her again. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Wait. Hey, so we can still get it normally at the leaves. Oh, that's really, really nice. That way, if we want to add a few more, it might be interesting. Because I still want to have like a speed build character that's extremely fast. Would be really nice. And Merchant Mishi. Buy on for the list, just in case it's a tradable item.
Hope to see you again. All right there. Hope to see you again. All right there.
Anything we might have missed? Doesn't seem like it. No, let's actually watch it because I only checked the inventory number. Does it look decent? Oh, we definitely will catch you later. Because you always have the interesting things. Alright, so what's it looking out here? Gustav will probably be in the main building. But we have someone there in the corner at the field. We got someone in the gardening. Let's talk to everybody outside, then go back into the main building and talk to Gustav. Because we do have a mission to clear before we head into the hangar. Equipment check. Now to report to Mr. Celestine. Oh, Instructor Rean. Good to see you. Hello, Frankie. You seem like you've been working hard lately. Though, I guess when you're Celestine's assistant, every day is like that, huh? Yeah, each and every day ends with my reflection on my work. But lately, I feel like I've gotten a little used to it, so I have even more energy than I used to. I see. Well, if he's able to keep up with Celestine, he's definitely got some talent. Well, I'm glad to hear things are going well. Just keep at it and don't give up. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, never give up, never surrender. Am I gardening? Can we go here? Good. don't think there's gonna be anybody here. But it never hurts to have a full check. Nope. Because we cannot use the controls to get into the keep without somebody present in the control room. Alright, gardening it is. Oh, Altina and Louise, are you guys studying here? Yes. We're reviewing music for the art class exam. It seems there will be a listening portion to the test. We're studying for it outside so we don't bother anyone. Ah, I see. Art is quite a difficult subject. Factual questions are fine, but I can't handle subjective ones. I actually have a harder time with remembering all the dates and names for the factual questions. Let's help each other out, Ellie. Yes, please. It's true that questions that require opinions or emotion are difficult for Altina. Maybe I can help her and Louise with her studying. No, but this does seem one that might benefit to a little bit of help. Alright, so I guess we have our picks. Well, the students all seem to be working hard to prepare for their first exams, though perhaps that's a matter of course. This is their chance to show how much they've learned since enrolling here, which makes it my duty to bring out the best in all of them. Speaking as an instructor, I can't thank you enough for that. I heard that you offer them studying tips and even bring them late night snacks. That is correct. I don't mean to overstep my bounds, of course, but I can't help but see my young master in every last one of them. I can relate. Sometimes I look at my class and feel those same little fangs of nostalgia. So, before the exams kick off tomorrow, allow me to thank you for everything you've done for them, Celestine. Certainly. It's a true privilege. Yeah, you can say what you want about Celestine, but he is thoroughly enjoying himself here. Being useful. Alright, Gustav. Let's see what you can do for me. Are you here? Or else to the other side? It could even be on the next floor. I remember him studying with a few other people. Ah, there he is. Hey, Gustav, can we talk? Instructor Rean, what is it? Well, I want to ask about Valerie. I heard you got in a big fight with Pablo. I wasn't there when it happened, but yeah, it seems so. And Valerie hasn't shown up to practice since then. Somehow I knew this would happen eventually. Why's that? Well, Valerie's the kind of person who shies away from the spotlight. Not because of her personality, but more because of her upbringing. Oh? Valerie's always seemed to carry herself like a noble. Sometimes she almost reminds me of Muse and Tatiana. Yeah, I get the same impression from her. Nobles are extremely rare in the North Embria these days. I wonder if she grew up being resented by those around her. It is possible, but this is all just speculation. Good point. I need to ask her about it directly. Thank you, Gustav. That was a really big help. Oh, don't mention it. I didn't actually do much. I think I've got a better grasp on the situation now. I should probably go talk with Valerie again. Do we need to steer the questioning of Valerie into the right direction? Yeah. This is gonna be messy, isn't it? Instructor Schwarzer, are you still here? Yeah, I talked with Pablo and Gustav. I think you should find a way to make up with Pablo. You're such a busybody. Well, if it were just a normal argument, I wouldn't step in like this. But it seems there's something you've been bottling up. Bottling up? Yeah, I'm sure you'll deny it, but you want to be on vocals more than anyone, don't you? That's not true. Well, sorry if I am being a busybody, but you're from a noble family in North Embria, right? So what if I am? Well, it's just that if that were the case, I can imagine the circumstances you must have endured. Well, you're not wrong there. Back when Northumbria was still a principality, the nobility system was still in place. After Northumbrian disaster, the government was remade and the nobility abolished, though they kept their wealth to some extent. In a poor country like ours, children born into wealth and comfort were, of course, victims of envy and spite. Valerie. And on top of that, I have another secret. The truth is, my family is related to the former Grand Prince of Northumbria, Belmont. The former Grand Prince? Well, as I'm sure you know the story, you're a history teacher after all. Grand Prince Belmont, the traitorous ruler who fled Northumbria during the disaster 28 years ago. Apparently any family with connection to him is a family of devils, mine included. How could they say such a thing? Well, I came here intended to keep that a secret, but I don't care anymore. Anyway, it's probably best you not get involved with the devil. So please, instructor, just leave me be. And he's saying this to a person that, to some people out there, on the actions he did as the Ashen Chevalier, could also be called a devil. I can't do that. Valerie, how come you did not tell me sooner? It's just not fair for someone who done nothing wrong to be treated like that. Hey. How long have you two been here? We were pretty much the whole time, sorry. Bob and I were just worried though. This school is full of busybodies. But fine, I'll let you two know as well. Nothing good will come from associating with me, so... Don't be daft! Huh? Yeah, hearing this stuff even made me angry. Family of devils, none of that matters in the world of rock. Aye, come to think of it, it might even come in handy. Rock's all about your soul, your upbringing does not have anything to do with it. Here, Valerie, it's about time you quit bottling it all up. Take those emotions and light a fire to them, let them blow right up. He means they want to play some rock music with you now. Alright then, I'll go get the key to the art room. You got me, Instructor Rean. Hey, what are you... I don't think Valerie has a choice in this. At least not anymore. How did it end up like this? No use whining about it. Yeah, you just gotta do it. I know, screw it. That was brilliant. Your music was almost entrancing. I'd say it was pretty darn close to professional sounding.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
Need to be so shy. That's square 1,000 times better than any lyric that fall onto my goop. So from now on, you'll be focusing on vocals. Is that alright with you, Valerie?
Fine, whatever.
I guess it's too late for me to back out anymore anyway. The secret's out now. Does that mean you'll agree to it? Yeah, I give up. Yes! Get in there! I get the feeling things are only gonna get more fun from here on. Rock in a Hard Place completed. At 5,000 Mira. Getting paid to solve problems. Rean's dream job. I have to admit, this is a big relief. Yeah, I can focus on studying for a test. Hey, I can help you guys study if you want. That would be a massive help actually. Well, it sure would. Thanks, Valerie. The Modern Music Club finally made up. Yeah, and Valerie grew a little. She learned that some people are actually decent people. And her past doesn't matter here. Alright, I think that's all for the branch campus, so you know what it means. That means right now we can focus on our events. So what we're gonna do, our patented method, we saved, so we can watch 2 and then reload and do the other ones. Juna is gonna be one that we're gonna pick, so let's do Kurt, because he doesn't need our help, so that would be perfect. Well, unlike other subjects, this one incorporates current events, so we thought we could study by reviewing said events. A lot of these new terms are pretty confusing. Kurt seems to be doing fine, but I might still be able to help out here. Sounds like I should help these two study. Yes. Is it alright if I join you guys? I'd like to try out a quick economic quiz on you two. I see. Sounds interesting. Sure, alright. Okay, let's look out for red text. Alright, let's start with you, Kurt. What's it called when a market as a whole is down, but one stock is high? I believe that's isolated gain. Good job, that's correct. Your turn, Wayne. What's it called when the market rises and falls drastically in a short period? Violent waves? Almost there, not quite. Well, the term is violent fluctuations, correct? Exactly. I see. Next question. Either of you can answer this. What is a term for financial gain generated through ownership of an asset? Did that question stump even you, Kurt? Well, I've narrowed it down to 2 candidates. Do you happen to know the answer, Wayne? I am not completely sure, but a term did pop into my head. Is it capital gain? Well, capital gain is generated by selling assets, such as stocks, for more than you bought for them. Mixing these two up is a pretty common mistake. In that case, is it income gain, perhaps? Exactly. That was a tough one, but you got it. No, it was simply process of elimination. Even so, good job, Kurt. We're both from Heimdall, but you're so much better than this than me. Oh, you're from the capital too, Wayne. Yeah, though technically there was a short bit when I was elsewhere. But anyway, I'm thankful for Kurt here. I pale in comparison to you, whether it is studies or practical skills. But someday, I'll definitely catch up to you. Well, I'm flattered to hear you say so. However, I will continue to hone my skills as well. Well, they've got quite the spirited relationship. After that, a few more quiz questions were given out to help Kurt and Wayne study. So, income gain. That's what we need to remember. Alright. And the other one would be Ash. Of course, he never needs help. Oh, we're using chess pieces to review military science. Yeah, something like that. Reviewing military science. Both of them scored high in that class. That being said, maybe I'll join them since I have the chance. This reminds me of when I was in school. Would it be alright if I join you? Ah, sure, that'd be great. Sounds like a good way to kill time at least. Well, if you have any questions, I'm all ears. Well, in that case, can you analyze this field exercise question? Well, let's see the topic. It's using a mid-sized troop to support and siege, and how to move them efficiently. Okay then, let's start the lecture. You're really getting into this, Instructor Rean. Don't try to make this into another class. I can't help it, so please bear with me. So, here's the real question. Let's look at this from before our main troops hit the enemy's main troops. It's a siege battle, so we need to hit the enemy from behind. You can have your support troops either deploy right before the enemy or have them take the long detour and hit them from afar. From those two options, which would you choose? I get it from behind, obviously. The longer you take, the more likely you are to get caught. Well, that is true. What do you think, Stark? Let's see. I think both answers are wrong. Ah, damn it, I didn't even notice. It would have been make sense for the support troop to engage before the main troops do. There we are. Now you got it. Ah, dirty ass trick question. So, I think the support troops should make their move while the main troops are engaged. And once they are, the support troops attack from right behind the enemy. Yeah, precisely. Having your support troop take a long detour is a waste of time if the main forces are already engaged. So yeah, that should be all for this question. I hope it was just helpful. It was really helpful. That was a great question. Alright, bring on the next question. I'll get it right this time. Alright, here's another. Rean came up with a few more questions. After they answered, he would analyze their choices. So basically what we need to remember is when the main troops are engaging, support attack from behind. Sounds logical? Thankfully the gains are not a lot, so we won't miss that with those two. Alright, that's a load back up. And now we can pick the 3 that we want to keep. So where's Juna? And that means we have to go down. Why is all this Empire stuff so tricky? I feel like my head is about to explode. Seems like they're cramming for their history exams. They look pretty focused. Maybe we can help them out a bit. Hey, Juna, Leonora, you sound like you two might be having some trouble. Instructor Rean. Well, you're kinda at the root of all our problems right now. I guess that's one way to put it. As my way of apologizing, how about I help you study? For real? Oh man, that would be great. Well, this part we covered in class just recently. The War of the Lions began in 947. Can you name the 3 events that directly led to it? Let's see. The War of the Lions was a battle over succession. So the first reason was the death of Emperor Velius V? Yeah, exactly right. The next is the assassination of Prince Manfred, right? He was supposed to be emperor. But isn't it just those 2 things? Well, to be fair, the third reason is a little tricky. But it's also the most direct cause of the war. All the remaining princes trying to claim the throne at once. Oh yeah, that's right. I get it. Well, the first one to try to seize the throne was the 4th Prince Orthros. Then it was 2 years after the war began that Prince Drykos raised the army and put an end to it. When I explain it, it's in steps like that, it's easier to understand. Yeah, there's a lot to remember, but I feel like I'm better organized in my head now. Glad to help. No matter how the question is actually written, as long as you understand the sequence of events, you should be able to answer. I hate to admit it, but he is kinda reliable. Why don't you just appreciate him for what he is? I hope I was able to help you guys even a little. Oh, and while I'm here, let me go over different battlefields with you. After that, Rean continued to explain various points of War of the Lions in a simple but accessible way. Okay, so basically all 3 princes attacked at the same time. That might be the one thing we need to remember from this. Alright. Then we have music in the cafeteria, and we have the gardens as well. I think gardens is a little bit closer. Art is quite a difficult subject. We should help each other out. What do you say, Ali? It is true that the questions that require opinions or emotion are difficult for Altina. Maybe we can help her and Louise with their studying. I don't know a whole lot about music myself, but maybe there's something I can do to help you to study. Really? Yes, please. So, both of you are worried about the listening part of the exam. Oh my, yes. It's mostly that we have no idea what sort of questions we'll have to answer for it. So, I've been listening to a bunch of different kind of pieces. I don't have any trouble naming the chord, tempos, or name of the pieces. But in class, we've been asked for our impressions of songs. And when that happens, I completely lost. So I've been asking Louise what her impressions of the songs are. I don't think that's really the spirit of the question. I do feel a bit guilty about it. But wait, I'm sure the principal would have already predicted this, meaning... Well, in other words, there's a good chance that she's written a question that memorization will not help you answer. Because of that, I think it will be best for you to sharpen your creative sensibilities, Altina. Oh, I see. How do I do that? Well, listening to a bunch of different pieces and coming up with the impressions is a good start. But you can't just get Louise's answers. You need to think about how they make you feel, Altina. I'll show you, so maybe if we keep at it, it'll help you out in the exam. I suppose it's worth a try. That's our instructor Rean for you. The three of them listened to many songs and discussed each of their impressions. I've got nothing out of that that would help me with the exams, but okay. Bond increased to 4. Alright, that just leaves music. Oh wait, we can take the stairs here. Yeah, shortcuts. Oh, I'm sure that if you helped us, we could make even more progress. I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. Music never changes. They will get good grades, so I shouldn't have to worry about them, but there's still no reason for me not to help out. Well, if it won't distract you, I can help. Oh, then it's decided. Thank you. Judging from your notes, you probably don't need my help. Though, Tatiana, you may have made a few careless mistakes. Oh, sorry. Oh, I wasn't criticizing you. Oh, we both still have some trouble with one of the more recent concepts. The variables that affect trajectory. Well, rotation and air resistance cause trajectories to deviate. Instructor Michael is already teaching you that, right? Yes, but we're having a hard time grasping it. Especially the precision effect. Would you be able to teach us about it? That's actually hard for me too. When a rotating object, and in this case a bullet, is hit with an external force such as air resistance, its trajectory will deviate. A bullet rotating to the right will sway right, and a bullet rotating to the left will sway left. At the very least, just remember that. To be honest, that's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. Oh, I see. That's still helpful. Well, it's hard for me to answer questions outside of my specialty. It might be better to ask Instructor Michael. Oh, does that mean you're abandoning us? Would you be able to help us a little more? I feel like you're really good at breaking things down to make them easier to learn. Well, when you put it that way, how can I refuse? Oh, even look cute when he's struggling. After that, Rean taught the two physics using the knowledge he'd gained through experience. No red text. Nothing to learn from this. Alright, that's all the bonding events done. They were a bit smaller than I expected, so we have time to, well, continue on to the hangar. Let's do that. Might not talk to the person to continue the events, but at least we can talk to everyone else. Exams? Boy, am I glad I'm not a student anymore. If you want, I could try and help you study. Just be warned, orbital science is the only thing I'm good at, so buyer beware. And the jury's kinda out on that one too. I tried borrowing one of Tita's books and got dizzy trying to read that. Mint, weren't you second year at the main campus until like 6 months ago? Maybe? I swear. Yeah, you can say what you want, but you can't... Ooh! Oh, I don't have a lot of U material left. I could pick up my DLC for some 50 free U material, and after we had so much, we had 99 when we were at the naval base. I used it responsibly only to max out all my character squads, so they didn't go to waste. I just used them properly. So we have everything we needed. And I don't think we have enough for everything, so let's get the power one. then the speed one, and the shield one. Because those are the 3 we're going to be using. We do want the HP orb one, but we'll have to regain some new material. I have to figure out if I want to use the DLC for that, or if I just want to wait till after we go into the keep and see if there are some enemies there that drop it and buy it afterwards. Because seeing as we aren't using this actively in our build, well, we can make it whenever we want. Even if we are very late in chapter 4 build, we'll definitely be having a bit more new material on hand.
Huh? Tunnel ready?
Yeah, let's insert them straight away. I'm not saying that the HP orb is not good, it's just not my preference. I'd rather go for power and speed than anything else.
I mentioned to get started.
And let's be honest, so far it hasn't steered us wrong going that way.
Huh? Tunnel ready? Alrighty, let's begin.
No new monster.
Huh? Tunnel ready?
I think we're good. We just need to go to the stores to get new gear and equipment. Exams? It seems like everyone is under quite a lot of stress. You as well, Rean. It appears you're being pulled in numerous of different directions. Well, that's being an instructor for you. Exams, like everyone is under quite a lot of stress. Life as a human must be difficult. And sometimes it really is. It really is. Alright, looks like it's the professor. I don't see Tita anymore around, so she must be in town or somewhere. What did we see her in the main building? Didn't leave her an impression this time. I think she might have been part of a study group. Yeah, I think she was going on the computers with that's the blue-haired one. I can't remember. The Schleden girl, Jessica. That was it was, right? Names will forever be a difficult subject for me. So I think for now, I think I want to leave the episode here. I think I want to start off with the professor on the next one, because I don't know what will happen after this, how many scenes will play out. I know that after this we can probably go back to town, maybe talk to all the people in town, go back to the dormitory, well, get ready for the week of exams, and then we're probably going to go straight through the entire week of exams. And because of that, we're going to leave it here, because if we talk to the professor, things continue and go automatically into the night scenes and the exams. I want to be able to focus on that, and right now we still have then the opportunity to study. Like, we have a few hints on what certain things are, so if we keep that in mind, we should be fine. I want to read the paper with the filtering one more time for myself, just to make sure, and then I'm probably going to read through a few of the books in the library, just to make sure if there are things there that we know about it. But we should have like at least 80 or 90% of the test in our head by doing those bonding events. It does feel like that, at least. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. And make sure you're ready for the exams, because I'm not doing this alone. So see you then. Bye bye.
Now